I really don't like it when somebody tells me that I am privileged, but it's mostly for lame reasons. I mean, I like to get credit. I like a pat on the back. I like for somebody to say, Andrew, you have gotten where you are because you work hard and you're smart and you made some savvy decisions. I like to get the praise for the good things in my life. But if you tell me that many of the good things in my life are unearned, well, then I don't get any credit for them. However, you gotta be brutally honest and admit, I didn't earn my place in history, right? I have access to healthcare, I have access to electricity and air conditioning. That's unearned. I didn't navigate, in such a way that made it so I was born in a family where mom and dad loved each other and created a stable environment for my childhood. You know, I didn't earn the sunrise or the fresh air outside. There's so many things that I didn't earn. They are a privilege. They are something that has been gifted to me, and it has nothing to do with my ability. Above all, like the absolute ultimate privilege is spelled out in the Gospel of John, talking about Jesus. And here's what it says. This is for anyone. John chapter 1, verse 12. But to all who did receive him, that's Jesus, who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. This is the mind-blowing eternal privilege. I have not bullied my way into the throne room. I haven't said, God, look at my righteousness. Look at my way of deciding what is good and living up to it. I mean, no. The great privilege that I experience is access to the King, to the Creator, and discovering in Jesus that he's my Father. He is my shepherd. He is my savior. He's my sustainer. He's my lover. He's my brother. He's all of these things that we get a tiny glimpse of in the goodness of human relationship. This is privilege, to know the living God through Jesus. And here's what it does. If I recognize the way God has blessed me, if I recognize the reality of the privileges that I have enjoyed, it actually frees me up to give God credit and opens my hand to be generous to other people. Because if I demand to see the world through the lens of what I have earned or not earned, it never allows me to be grateful, right? I just got what I deserved. And maybe I end up in a position of incredible pride and arrogance because I got good stuff because I earned it. Well, that's not really true. Or maybe it crushes me into just the lowest of positions where I say I've gotten bad things because that's what I deserve. Or maybe it puts me at odds. I mean, I feel like everything is a fight these days. Maybe it puts me at odds with other people because I say, you haven't jumped through the same hoops that I've had to jump through. Or maybe it forces me to apologize for every single good thing in my life, when in reality, every good thing that God has given me is a blessing from his hand. And there are some good things that, you get a good thing because you stepped on somebody else to get it. But there's also lots of good things that are, it's not a zero-sum game. Like there are plenty of good things that you can enjoy and it didn't take away from other people. Grace and beauty and fellowship and art and life. And I mean, there's just so many things where one person's blessing and privilege doesn't mean that it has to come at the expense and cost of another. Although there are examples where that is the case. We live in an incredibly broken and twisted world. And I'm capable of painting myself as the victim. I'm capable of looking at all of my blessings and only complaining. I'm capable of pointing the finger at other people and saying, it's not fair what you have. I'm capable of ignoring the generosity of God. I'm capable of pretending I'm my own savior and I have worked to deserve any good things in my life. I'm capable of ignoring the alternative views of other people, the experiences that other people have faced, and seeing the value in their story and seeing that Jesus came and opened up the same privilege to them and extending that opportunity to them. I'm capable of all of these things, but what I want to start today in particular is by acknowledging the immeasurable privilege of knowing the living God, unearned, undeserved, and that is accessible to me through Jesus, and that's accessible to you.